the things that I'm loving will be helpful to some people, and the things that I'm not so loving to will be helpful to some people.
Tava a viver, caminhando na vida, sempre chorando por uma nova ferida.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Those of you who are new, welcome to this channel. My name is Babsnora, and here we do simplify living with a focus on wellness and everything good that falls in between. So if that is up your street, then make sure you subscribe, okay? Like, share and comment. It really pushes me in the algorithm. That is the least you could do to help your girl, okay? Today I'm very excited because I have exciting content for you. I think that the things that I'm loving will be helpful to some people, and the things that I'm not so loving to will be helpful to some people. I think some I can't live without, some too I regret using them, and today I'm gonna lay all bare to you because I love you. So this bag, I got it about 3 months ago or 4, or maybe early winter. I got this in mango. I walked into the shop and then I'm like, I'm not going without this, so I picked it up and I think I love it so much. Usually I'm not a fan of cork bags and these things. I don't like it, animal print, and I don't like it, but when I saw it I'm like, I like the structure, I love the color, and I think I could be using it from day to day if I don't really want to use, you know, a bag to stand out, or if I'm just running a quick errand, I could need a bag like this. And for the color, that I could get away with it with a lot of, you know, colors with regards to my clothing. So I picked it out and I think I love it. So it has this huge, should I say, bucket and one zip here. It's simple. It doesn't have any divider. So if you want to divide it for organization and compartments, you can get bag organizer for it, but for me I just threw everything in there and then I separated a little bit with a zip here. And yeah, I think it's a dupe of the MS Curly. Yeah, so I think I really love it. This is not my first time I'm using a cork embossed bag. I have a tiny bag which is also cork embossed, and I don't use it often because I kind of feel like it makes a bag very stiff and tight, but this is a little bit relaxed. I think I love it. I don't know how to explain it, but for the color, for the structure, and for the chicness, I think I love it. You could get away with it. You know, I picked this up and then I mind my business and I have a fun day, and that is all that matters. The second one is this 5-minute journal. I love it, the concept and everything behind it. I love it. In the morning when you get up, you have to fill it out, so you have to keep it by your bedside so that when you get up you write. You know, it has 5 things in the morning and 5 things in the evening. So when you get up, you open it, I'm grateful for, then you put down 3 things. What will make today great, you put down 3 things. Then daily affirmations. I have these cards that sometimes I use it to guide me. It didn't make it to the things that I am loving list, so I can't go and bring it, but at a point in time I will talk about it. So there are a lot of cards, I think 100 or 50 or so. You pick one and then it has a set of affirmations on it that you can just read and then maybe say it to yourself, and I've been repeating it out throughout the day. Yeah, and so after the daily affirmation, then in the nights you come, okay, so 3 things in the morning, then 2 things in the evening, okay? Then you write the highlights of the day and what did I learn today, okay? I think since I've opened it already, I'm going to use this opportunity to tell you random things in my journal. I'm just going to be vulnerable and tell you what is in my journal on this day. Oh my goodness, I hope it's something nice. On this day, it says, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. And that is from Waldo Emerson. So I am grateful for, I wrote, the ability to reflect on my life daily. For that I'm grateful for. And 2, I'm grateful for good health and peace of mind in all areas of my life. And 3, I am grateful for a loving, caring, understanding, and supportive husband. Okay. And the next one is, what would make today great? And I'm like, working out or at least stretching will make today great. Existing in a clean body and home. Yeah. It will be a great day to exist in a clean body and home. This is to show you that I also struggle with this, okay, because I'm human. I struggle to have a clean home and also have a clean body, because when I talk of clean body, it's not just bathing and walking out of the house. I used to do that when I was a student. Sometimes when I finish bathing, I don't even cream because I can't afford to miss my train. So then I'm like, I'm going to put on trousers and long shoes anyway, so what's the point? I just throw them on and run. But after school, I don't do that again. So it is important to me that I exist in a clean body and also exist in a clean home, because when my room is chaos, it just drives me crazy and I can't exist in it. And sometimes I just have to run to the coffee shop just to get things done, because maybe the house is not so clean for me. And when I've gotten the priorities done, then I come in and I come and clean. Hence the reason why I have robots helping me around. Third one, for what will make today great, is going for a walk alone and with my dear hubby before bedtime. So yeah, I want to have time to myself, so I make sure that I go for a walk alone without any hassle, without any music, nothing, just in my thoughts, just focusing on my work. Everything is just mindful work for me, and I use that time to reflect too, because that is something that I have been doing for the longest. I don't want to have anything in my ears. I just want to go for my walk in peace and calm. And before bed too, I love to go for a walk with my husband. So during the nights, the highlights of the day is I met a very kind and friendly old lady today, and I replied a missed call and got a brand sponsorship. Oh my goodness. What did I learn today? It is from the encounter with the old lady that I mentioned earlier on. I even have her name in brackets, which I'm not going to mention. And I do not have to generalize situations, people, and things. I have to take constant opportunities to learn the good in people, places, or things. So every encounter and situation is different. So what I learned today on this day was that every encounter is different, okay? You do not have to generalize situations, people, and places, because you have to give people a chance to be people, to exist. Don't say that I've had this, experience with this person of this race or this caliber or social class or whatever, and because you generalize. I don't do that. Every situation and every encounter I have with each and every person, I just want it to be unique, okay? And this lady turned out to be so loving. Oh my goodness, when I grew up, I just want to be like this old lady. She's old, I wouldn't say fragile. She had her lipstick on, her nails were polished, she was in her nice winter clothes. Oh my goodness, she was just, kept. So this lady was well dressed, her grooming was on point. She reminds me of a lady in my neighborhood. She's just even passing by right now. I'm sorry that when I'm talking to you, my eyes go around because I don't really have curtains and I have big, windows, and I'm just outside, but I'm sitting inside, but I'm outside. So sometimes I get a little bit distracted, and I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, so the encounter with the lady made me so happy. It crowned my day, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to be like her when I grow up. The way she had her manicure done and everything, oh my goodness, it made me so happy. Okay, number 2, I will do my best to look very chic and good even in my very old age. You see what I was talking about? Lipstick, clothing, hair, etc. will be on point. So I'll do my best to look very chic and good in even my very old age. My lipstick, my clothing, my hair, everything has to be on point. The last one that I learned on this day is that I can't force a relationship. It is a two-way street. Look at what I was talking to you about, that when I met this lady, yeah. And I think on that third day, I had a bad encounter in the afternoon. I think I even made a video about that, but in that video, I've not posted it. I said that for me, if you are looking to find negativity, then you are on the wrong channel. I'm not really going to dish out even one, although I will tell you for you to learn the experience and whatever, but I'm not about that. I am about the high frequency. I'm about the positive one. And when I tell you certain stories, you know, I love telling stories. It's just to let you have access to the learning experience of that story in my past and the success story that it connects. So when it is just bad and there is no success story in it or positivity in it, I just discard it. So I said in that video, as I was sitting in my car, that I'm not going to, a little bit of that. I just went to do donation, and when I went, it was no good, but I just, like I said, I wouldn't say I was actually going to donate, but I think the lady thought I was coming to beg, and she really treated me in a way that was not good at all. But for patience, because of patience, I just didn't stop. So I went on to talk to the man, because sometimes men are a little bit. Then the man was like, oh, okay. So later they even brought a big trolley to come and help get the stuff, and you could see she was a little bit shy. I think I've ended up telling the story, but I didn't go into details about it. But yeah, but I was not down on that day, because for me, mostly things don't bring me down like that, you know. I am not easily broken like that, but sometimes too I break down, and sometimes too I cry, but not often. Okay, so I paid her no mind, and I really said this on my channel that and later in the day, after dinner, I went for a walk with my husband, and we met this old lady, and she really brightened my day. And I was telling my husband that, you see why I don't like generalization in this life? Just the same day, this is what happened, and before the day ended, I got something positive too from elsewhere. So yeah, what I learned from that day is I can't force a relationship. It is a two-way street. Yeah, although that one is not a relationship, but every encounter is a form of relationship, but not deep. So it takes two to tango. So you can't force it. People can love you for no reason, and people can really be on the other end of the tail for also no reason. I don't even want to use the word hate. Okay, I don't even want them in my vocabs, in my universe. I don't want to manifest them. So yeah, that is what happened on that day. Oh my god, I just lay myself bare here. So yeah, you've gotten to know me on a deeper level. I've been so vulnerable to read random page in my journal to you. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I will post this part. Yeah, so that is the second item that I am loving currently. So if you are new to journaling, you can get one like this, which is guided, so that it gives you the points to focus on, because maybe when you are new at it, you don't know where to start from. And for this, it gives you, yeah, I am not really new to this, but I actually wanted to get it because of the aesthetics. Just look at that, it's nice and cute, and I just wanted to also have a routine. Okay, it's not like I don't journal here and there. I just do it, especially when somebody really irritates me or makes me angry. I bring all my emotions into writing, and when I finish, I just discard it or save it. But I don't really love to discard it or burn it, because sometimes I chance on it and I read it and I'm like, okay, on this day in this year, this is what happened and this is how I dealt with the situation. And for that matter, you know, I love to have records of that, and I don't really spoil it after writing down. So this is what I am loving right now. Maybe you should check it out. I got it from Amazon. I will link it down below. So with that out of the way, then we have these ones left. This, I'm not going to say I'm loving it this time around. I've been loving it always. I got it last year from a shop here, so I don't know if maybe since it has made it to the list. It didn't actually make it to the list, but it is containing the stuff, so maybe let's add it to it. It's cute. I love the aesthetics. It is classic and I love it. Okay, it's not so huge and it's not so small. It is just you know, normal. That sometimes when I'm going to the bathroom, I don't have a lot of stuff in the bathroom because I don't want it to be infested with bacteria. So certain things I have it out of the bathroom, and then I carry it here and there as and when I need it. Okay, so I have the Sun Balm sunscreen SPF 50. This is my first time using SPF 50. I always use SPF 30 on my face, but on my body I have used 50 before. And this, I had it in cream. I've been using it for almost 2 years, and what annoys me is when I put it on my cream, it doesn't really melt seamlessly into it. Then I get this white cast and it's not so comfortable, or it annoys me a little bit, and I don't want to be annoyed every day. It's not good for my health. So I was looking to change from this brand. Then I saw that okay, they have a spray version. I'm like, okay, before I give up on them, let me just try their spray version. And when it came, I can't say that I don't love it. It is okay, it does the work. I love it. You can carry it with you and top up during the day on your skin or whatever. So I love it. So my next one is Browcocaine. I grabbed this from the local shop some few months ago, maybe at least 2 or so, and when I was there, I just opened Google to read reviews about it, and the ladies were swearing by it, and I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. I got it, then I started using it. If you watch my channel, maybe you have seen it in my, when I was doing my Dermaplaning, I just introduced it, and I am not wearing artificial lashes. These are my lashes. Friends, look, these are mine, okay? And sometimes I even forget to use it, okay? So you use it once a day, either morning or evening, and you don't have to do more. So when you take one, should I say scoop or whatever, you apply it here, you apply it here 20 minutes before you go to bed, and that's all that you have to do. And I got it because I didn't want to be doing artificial lashes, because I think it breaks my own natural lashes, and sometimes so it's inconvenient for me to get appointments, and sometimes when I have a program or something, then it is stressing me a little bit. And for the straight ones too, I am not so an expert on it. I have to learn on it. So I'm like, why not try this? And I think this is what even inspired today's video, that I have to share it with you, my friends. So this has grown my lashes within a short period of time, and I'm grateful for that, and I thought I should introduce it to you, my friends, too. So it was made in Germany. It's a lash boosting serum, and I've seen it on Amazon too, so I'll link it down below. And a month ago, I'm like, okay, now I've been grooming my lashes and they are coming. I've started seeing good, so let me get a mascara that can really, you know, bring it out or whatever. And I also wanted a mascara which was waterproof, so I got a waterproof one, and this one that didn't make it to my list because I think it's kind of bulky. I mean, it's like a mascara from the 2008. Can you imagine? We are in 2023. We want mascaras that are smart mascaras, robotic mascaras. So it didn't make it to the list, but this one did. This is what I'm wearing today, and it's called telescopic lifts. Okay, it has a telescopic effect. You know what telescope is? Telescope is able to bring an object from a far distance closer for you to see. Okay, so then it makes it very elongated and dark and nice. And when I wore it today, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling myself. It kind of feels like I went to have my lashes done yesterday, but no, I didn't do that. I just used this one. It is from L'Oréal Paris, and it's called Telescopic Lifts in black. So the last one on the things I'm loving so much and the things I'm not loving so much is this one. Friends, if you remember, I shot a video on this not long ago. That was my Dermaplaning at home. I mean, it made my face very smooth and very nice. But I realized after 2 weeks, the hair started growing back. before I used it, I researched about dermaplaning, and most of the ladies on YouTube were like, the hair will not grow back, do it, it will not grow back, it will not grow back. Oh my goodness. Ladies, are you lying to us or what? Can you please tell the truth? That is why I have decided to make a video to tell the world that they should be careful about dermaplaning. Because of that, I have to, dermaplan every 2 weeks. If I wait till a month, then it is kind of a little bit unbearable, and it annoys me so much that I didn't get the right information on it. I wouldn't have done it. Okay, although when I do it, it makes my face smooth, very smoother and nice, and I love it, but it kind of aggravates the hair growth. I don't know. So ladies, I don't think it is the product in itself, but it is the action. So ladies, should we continue to be dermaplaning or should we not? Because most of the ladies were like, the hair will not go back, but it did. Okay, so before you get into dermaplaning, be sure to know that you will have the time every fortnight to dermaplan. If you don't have the time, then please save yourself the stress, because it will aggravate the hair growth and you might not like it. So although I got so worked out about it and I was stressed about the results, I'm like, okay, no worries. I have this IPL machine that I have unboxed on my channel, but it still hasn't been uploaded. I'm like, okay, don't worry, I'm going to use the laser on my face anyway. So soon all the hair patterns will be locked and the hair will not go back. So I'm like, okay, don't worry. So now you will use the IPL machine so that hair will not go back on your face. So yeah, I thought I should tell you that you should be careful before you use this kind of blades on your face. Know that it aggravates the hair growth. Most of the ladies are saying they won't go back, but please, they did. I will insert a photo here. I made a photo. Once I did it, I made a photo of it, and I'm going to compare it to the photo that I did it for the first time 2 months ago, the amount of hair which came out, so that you know what I'm talking about. So these are currently the things that I am loving right now: the bag, the 5 minutes journal, this basket, the lash cocaine, the L'Oreal telescopic lifts, and this I'm not loving. Okay, although it is portable and cute and everything, it's not like I'm not loving it as a product, but the effect, I don't love it. That is it. And this one too, I am loving it because the cream leaves a white cast on my face. The cream does not mix so well with my skin care cream, so this one is perfect for me. So before we go, I'm going to show you the thing that I am excited about, that I can't wait to use in the few coming days. Okay, so it's kind of going to be mini unboxing or something like that. So this one, I got it from Amazon. It was part of a package, so I removed it. I have unboxed it already, but I haven't taken it out of the plastic. It is a tennis trainer. If you're a newbie in tennis and you want to be practicing your tennis and you don't have people to practice it with, you can get you this. There are some that are obviously expensive, but this was just 15. This was just 16 euros, 16 euros. And I don't even see it as just training with it in the house. I will have it in my car all the time because we do a lot of road trips. And when we do that, after some picnic or something, if I want to get some exercise going, I can just, put this out, and then I would help also my racket in the car trunk. So I just remove my racket, and then I think obviously you have to fill this with water. It is a water tank, of course, so that they will have some form of weight. And here it's made not to slip. Okay, once you put it on the floor or on the ground, it will be stable because of this. Okay, so you fill it with water. Okay, and then you will tie it to here, and then the water will just hold it together. And I think this is elastic, so when you attach it to this, when you why am I saying schlag in my hair like that? That is actually hit in German. So when you hit it, it will bounce back to you again, like you have hit a ball to the wall. and you can be training with it. And I can't wait to use it, okay? I can't wait to use it at all. And although it has not earned the right to be on the list of the things I'm loving so much, but I think it has the potential of making it to the next list of the things I am, loving right now. So I would try. I wouldn't say I would do it every month because I'm not that much of a consumer, but every once in a while I'll bring to you the things that I am loving currently for you to know, and the things that you should also steer clear of, okay? Because that is why you have me here, okay? I really do it and hit the wall and learn and come and tell you, and I save you the stress, the money and whatnot. Yeah, so I think I'm done for today. Actually, I didn't plan to make a video today, but I'm glad that I've been able to, because I got excited when my little helper came, and when I unboxed it, I'm like, okay, let me use the opportunity to show you the things that I'm loving currently. And I think this is also what pushed me a lot. I thought I should come and tell you, friends, as soon as possible, to come and warn you about dermaplaning as soon as possible. So that also motivated this video. And I think I've finally come to the end of this video. Until next time, I will say stay faith, choose peace, choose happiness. Buy them if you can afford it. Live your best life, and let's have fun together. I love you. Bye. Let me give you some
All of the Barbies is bad, it girls, and we ain't.
Friends, before you go, I want to urge you to like, share and subscribe if you love my content, because it pushes me up in the algorithm. And if you want to see more of this, then that is the least that you could do to support your girl, okay? Thank you so much for that. Till next time, bye bye.
Olho seus olhos de luz e vejo anjo. Esqueci dos tropeços, esqueci das caídas.